What up YouTube, Salvador Brickman here, and today we're talking about how do you start an online business. How do you start a business where you literally can be open 24/7. You don't have business hours, you don't have a physical location. How do you build an online business? How do you be your own boss? How do you make it so that you also can build up some passive income in your lifestyle? So there are a lot of different types of online businesses. There are e-commerce stores, there's affiliate marketing, there's creating digital products. There's a lot of different ways you can earn an income online. I like to simplify things. I'm a pretty simple guy. I don't like things to be overly complicated. So I'm gonna share with you like 3 buckets that I usually put businesses in. The first bucket is, do you wanna sell stuff online? That is one type of online business. The second is, do you want to educate people? Do you want to be an expert? Do you want to teach people things? That's the second type of online business. And the third is, do you want to be an entertainer? As you can see, that is not the one that I chose. But I actually want to get better at like creating entertaining videos maybe in the future. But the third bucket is, do you want to be an entertainer? Do you want to be a personality? Do you want people to like you because of the way that you talk and your charisma? That's the third type of online business. So these are the 3 buckets. You have to decide which bucket you want to start with. Do you want to start selling stuff online? Is that how you want to start your online business? If so, there are lots of different ways you can do that. It could be opening up your own Shopify store and selling things with drop shipping. It could be creating your own product, maybe getting funding on Kickstarter or Indiegogo for the initial production run, and then selling this product via your own online e-commerce store. It could be, once you create that product, also selling it in retail outlets or getting in contact with distributors, or maybe if you're trying to also create an online store, getting in contact with people that have these products and getting the permission to sell them. So once you decide, let's just say that you want to be in the bucket of, yeah, I want to sell this product, or I want to sell products online, that then begins to open up this entire new way of thinking, these entire new business practices, and you can start to learn a little bit more about that. You can learn how to list products on Amazon, you can learn how to drive traffic to your own website, you can start to learn a little bit more about that. If you want to start and be your own expert, you want to be a teacher, you want to teach people things, show them how to do X, Y, or Z, show them maybe from your own expertise or things that you've accomplished in your life, results that you've had, you want to teach them. That is a very different style of business. And that, being very transparent here, that is my own style of business. I started blogging in 2012 about crowdfunding. I started educating about how to raise money on Kickstarter. I've been studying this subject for the last 5 years. I also have a podcast. I have a YouTube channel. I've written 5 books on this subject, which are on Amazon. I also have private consulting and coaching. I have premium training videos. So my own business is all based around education. If you also want to do this, you also want to be an educator, an expert, I don't like using this word, but like a guru, that's a decision that you have to make. And then you decide, how are you going to put yourself out there for the world to discover your expertise? I recommend getting started with blogging. It's a very easy way to begin to test the waters, put some content out there, get some website visitors, and that way collect leads for maybe a coaching business, or once you create these training videos for a premium online course. Blogging is a very easy way to get started. And I put together all of my best tips and tricks for you for starting a blog very quickly, for getting it up and running, and actually growing your blog and making money for it. I put together all of that in a book called Blogging for Beginners. This is from my own personal experience, from the things that I've learned that work to drive traffic, to market your articles, etc. I have all of that available for you in my guide, Blogging for Beginners. So if you're interested in that, you can go and check that out in the description down below. Now the third bucket, the third way to build an online business is to be a personality, to be an entertainer, to create videos that create an emotional spike when someone is watching them. Whereas a blogger, someone who's an educator, you come to their website or you come to their YouTube channel and you expect to discover new resources, you expect to learn lessons, ways to apply things, advice, etc. You expect to learn things. When you come to an entertainer's YouTube channel, podcast, blog, Instagram, whatever it is, you expect to get emotions out of it. You expect to laugh. You expect to cry. You expect to be inspired. After watching their content, you expect some kind of an emotional change. They're entertaining. They make you laugh. They make you have a good time when you're watching their YouTube videos. So if you want to be more of an entertainer, then you're going to be focused on spiking emotions, getting people to feel things, doing that with storytelling, doing that with maybe interviewing people. There are lots of different ways to create content, and even news websites like Distractify or news websites like Bored Panda. They're really good at creating emotional reactions to content. So I would also lump political kind of blogs or political kind of YouTubers who are feeding off of emotions in that way into the category of entertainer. So the first step towards setting up your own online business is to decide which bucket you want to play in. The second step, the second major step for setting up this business is to figure out how customers will discover you. So there are 3 ways that customers can discover you online. And I'm speaking from a very strictly business sense. We're talking brass tacks business. How can customers discover you? The first way is via content. You could discover someone's YouTube video, you could discover someone's blog article or their podcast. You discover that business or that individual via the content that they share online. That's a very popular way nowadays to get attention, and to turn that attention into money is by putting out lots and lots of content. So that could be educational content, could be informational content, could be entertaining content. You're using that content to sort of build a relationship with the customer, and then at a certain point, maybe they buy your training course, maybe they buy some cute plushie toys that you made that expand on maybe comics that you've made or something like that. At a certain point, you're going to then create the products that will start to actually build up the revenue for your business. The second way is to put your product into a marketplace. A marketplace, by its very nature, already has customers in it. Amazon is a marketplace. Etsy is a marketplace. When it comes to education and expertise, Udemy is a marketplace. People go there to discover new products. People go there to learn about things. There are already customers there in that marketplace. Your only job is to create a really, really good product, understand how to position it in that marketplace, and then you'll begin to grow your sales. So that is the second way you can discover customers online. If you don't want to go through the hassle of creating a YouTube channel or setting up your own blog or doing something like that, then you could just put your product into a marketplace like on Amazon, and then you don't even need your own website, your own branding. You just have to focus on the actual listings of the product in this marketplace. Now the third way is actually how you can scale your business dramatically. I've seen businesses go from just supporting one person to having a ton of employees based off of this third strategy. And the third strategy is with paid marketing, with paid Facebook ads, with paid search ads. By using paid marketing to acquire customers, you're then able to put more and more money into your marketing strategy, get more and more customers, and get that profit, which you can then reinvest into the company. So Facebook marketing, paid ads, that's the third way to have customers discover what you're doing online, and discover maybe going to something like a lead capture, giving you their email address, or just simply sending it to your Shopify store so that customers can learn more about the different products that you offer. So those are the 3 ways that customers can actually discover your online business. Now the third step is a little bit more simple, but just because it's simple doesn't mean it is easy. A lot of people who are very intelligent, I find, struggle with this third step. This third step is just get started. You gotta start taking action. You gotta go out there. If you're trying to build your own product, talk with manufacturers. Talk with people who have knowledge in this space. Learn how to create it, create prototypes. You have to do something. People who are very intelligent tend to get stuck in the learning about it stage. They just keep learning and keep learning and keep learning, and they don't actually take very much action because they're afraid. They're afraid of investing money and losing it. They're afraid of investing their own ego in doing something and telling all their friends about it and it not working out. They're afraid of launching a Kickstarter campaign and it flopping or it failing and then having to explain to people why that was and try it again. It's emotionally difficult. It gets you out of your comfort zone, but it's what's required if you actually do want to gain all of those rewards. The rewards of being your own boss, the rewards of having good financial income, having dependable income, not having to rely on anyone else, having freedom in your life. Those are the rewards of setting up your own business, is that you just have to get started. You just have to start taking action. Now, the easiest way, in my opinion, to do that is to begin to set up this content hub. So I recommend, for example, starting a blog, putting out your expertise, beginning to get traffic that way. I have a very simple article going step by step, which I'll link to down below, as to how to start a blog. But this goes way beyond this initial YouTube video. When it comes to e-commerce, there are many tips and advice that I have for you on crowdfunding, ways to get funding on Kickstarter, the formula that I have for getting instantly funded when it comes to any type of crowdfunding campaign. I'm happy to share that with you. And finally, if you are interested in becoming more of an expert, more of an educator, someone who is putting out content that can teach and help other people, I also have another YouTube channel called Life of Freedom, where I go into business practices. I show you the behind the scenes of my own blogging business, the different cool stuff I'm doing, my vlogs, get into more advice for selling products, creating courses, etc. So if you're interested in that, go and check out my other YouTube channel called Life of Freedom. The final thing I'm going to leave you with here is that all of this information is out there. You can go and dig into my channel. You can discover lots of free videos. There's lots of great information out there. I have a very low cost book that's now available on Amazon. The information is out there. It's now up to you. Start to examine yourself. Think about what you're passionate about. What do you really, really want to do? What is it that you've been thinking about for the last 6 months? And where do your skills lie? Where are you predisposed to see success based on what else you've been doing in your life, the skills you've acquired, the interests you have, and the inclinations you have? That's going to help you a lot going down the road and going further. Again, my name is Salvador Brinkman. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments down below, and hit subscribe if you want more videos like this.